what our Bible verse is today. It's found in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. Do you have a favorite hobby? Something that you like to do for fun when you don't have to do chores or homework? Maybe you like to play tennis, or read, or collect stuffed dogs. One of my favorite hobbies is knitting. Now, before you think boring, listen to some of the things that I have knit. Teddy bears, purses, blankets, bean bags, oh, and dishcloths and a sweater too. To knit, you just need a few supplies. You need a ball of yarn or two and a set of knitting needles. A pattern also. A pattern is your instructions on what you're going to knit. It tells you how to turn a ball of yarn into a fancy blanket or a simple dishcloth. Our verse in Jeremiah says that God has a special plan for us. I think that our lives are a lot like a ball of knitting yarn. When we're first born, we're like a freshly wound ball of yarn. Each day when we play, learn, and make choices, it is like making a stitch on a knitting needle. Our life begins to form. It may be a purse or it could be a dishcloth. Our verse today reminds me that God has a special plan just for you and just for me. It is like He has a heavenly knitting pattern for each one of us. The amazing thing is that God wrote this pattern before you were born, before your parents were even born. Each day of your life, you are knitting another stitch onto your heavenly knitting needle. If you love Jesus and serve Him, He will show you what His plan is for your life. Just ask Him in prayer, and He will show you. His plan might not be the easiest plan for your life, but it will definitely be the best. Your life will always be happiest when you're following God's plan for you. His plan is different for each one of us, too. We won't all be dishcloths, but we can't all be teddy bears either. Pray and ask God to show you what your heavenly knitting pattern looks like. Then follow His plan for you and make today a wonderful new day, a new day with Jesus.